We were just out in Western Canada, bought a great collection of cars from the guy. Guy's been collecting for 30 years. It's just as easy, sometimes even easier, to buy an entire collection as it is to buy one or two cars. And the beauty of it, from both people's standpoint, is sometimes if we make a mistake on one car, we make it up on the other car. Everybody ends up being a winner. The 7 muscle cars we just bought are coming in, and they are spectacular.
Been on a buying spree.
You know what? 6 really nice cars. We've got AMX, a 375 horse, a 68Z RS, a 340 GTS with a stick convertible,
cool,
a Judge, and a Panther pink car, and all like nice cars.
I just got a call, not a clue how real the guy is. Some broker in Virginia says he's got, a guy up the road who bought a brand new GT350 67.
Okay.
Like he bought it new, still has it.
Okay.
Guy's like 80 years old and it's sitting in a barn.
So is it mint original or needs everything rotted to the ground?
Sounds like it's just been sitting in a barn, so probably needs doing, but hasn't been driven in a number of years, and they don't get snow in Virginia.
Do you have any pictures? Do you have a price?
No pictures. I've already tried for the pictures. Price, I was asking, trying to feel him out a little bit, and it sounds like he's close.
It's totally up to you. I mean, I stopped going on the wild goose chases without pictures, without a firm price, without all that stuff. It's a 20-hour haul. It's up to you.
I don't know how fast you're driving.
When I was 25, I would have done the exact same thing. Jumped in the truck, spent 20 hours each way, and maybe come back with nothing. The only thing that's gonna really bother him is when I charge him for gas and he comes back with nothing.
This guy sounds like he's got a real car there, and I want to go make a relationship, so he calls me on anything else in the area. When I first showed up, no one was there, so I thought I'd have a look around. As I look around, I feel like I'm in an episode of Pickers here, but there's nothing that I want. He's definitely kept everything he's ever owned. I mean, tractors, old plows, stuff that was obsolete 45 years ago. There's a bunch of stuff to look at, and I want to keep looking around, but then I realize I am in Virginia. I'm technically trespassing. I should probably get back to the road before I get shot at. As I'm walking back out to the road, I meet Mike the broker, the guy who put me onto this deal.
Gary.
Yeah, Mike, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. So the car's here?
Car is here.
Okay.
Car's been in the garage back in the back for over 27 years.
Can I go take a look at it?
Yes, you can. You can go back and take a look at it, and we'll meet you at the garage.
Perfect. Okay, I'll head on back. Yeah.
Okay. The car has been in the garage over 27 years. And when I first got over to open the garage door, had a difficult time opening the door after that time. And it was like opening touch 2.
This thing looks like an original car. Looks like it has the original paint, the original interior. I mean, it just looks like it's been sitting for 45 years. I feel so much better now that I know I'm not on a wild goose chase. So I already looked at the car. Tell me about it. You bought it brand new?
Yes. I used to drive it to work all the time, but then I got a Volkswagen because it was expensive to drive to work.
Okay, yeah. And as far as the car goes, have you done anything to it, or is it completely original?
We built the motor.
Okay. And it's the original engine?
Yes.
Original paint?
As you can tell.
Yeah, yep. So how come you bought this car?
I saw it in the magazine, in either Motor Trend or one of the car magazines, and I said, I want to get one of those.
It's always interesting to find out what motivated these guys to buy these cars brand new. Turns out, it was just good old-fashioned advertising.
Gas, compared to now, gas was cheap, but it was getting expensive to drive.
Honey, tell them why it was expensive to drive the car to work.
Well, it wasn't easy on gas.
There you go.
So when did you finally park it and not drive it again, and how long has it been sitting here for?
Probably at least 20 years. Probably longer than that.
And it was running and driving when you put it away?
Yes.
So after all these years, how come you want to sell it now?
Because I'm never going to drive it again, and Mike, he kind of helped me see about selling it.
You know, when brokers call you, you're never sure exactly what you're gonna get. It looks like it was just sitting for 45 years as an original car.
Hey, Gary, how about we load the car up and take it back to my shop so you can get a better look at it underneath?
Yeah, that works for me. Yeah.
Okay, we can go ahead and load it up on the truck and we can haul it over and put it on the lift and get a better look at it.
You know, it's not often that you get to look at a barn find on a hoist before you buy it. While Mike and the owners have a discussion about price in the office, I get a good chance to look at the undercarriage of this car. You know, the car really hasn't been touched. Looks like it has the original exhaust, original control arms, ball joints, hasn't been modified at all. You can still see the original primer overspray. The car is really just a good, honest car that needs a restoration. So it sounds like they want Mike to negotiate the deal for them.
So they gave me an idea what they had in mind, what they thought the car was worth. Bruce, Fern, I know when we originally came and looked at the car and you were expecting like $20,000 for the car, I think I can get you a whole lot more for it.
All right.
Gary has seen the car. Gary knows his Shelbys. So I know he knows what the car is really worth.
Okay.
Gary, I've been discussing the price of the Shelby with Bruce and Fern.
Yeah.
And what they kind of feel like the car is worth, being it's an original and restored car, one owner. He's had it all this time and kept good care of it, and he wants it to go to a good home. And he'd like to get $65,000 for it.
You know, I think Mike's trying to get these people all the money in the world for this car. I don't mind being reasonable and paying fair market, but at the end of the day, I still have to make a buck. It is a one-owner car. It's a very cool car. I'm a sucker for original cars. So was my dad. But I can't pay the 65.
Okay, what do you got in mind?
I mean, I am buying it on the merit that it's, you know, that it's an original car, original paint, but it's going to cost, you know, more than the car is worth to restore it. I could do 40.
I don't think we could do 40.
Okay.
I think that there's a better value for the car.
I mean, I don't disagree. There's definitely a buyer for this car. It is cool. Would you do 46?
I still don't think that's a good number. I still think we're a little off. We're getting close, but I still think we're a little off.
I've already bid against myself one time. Now he's got to tell me what it takes to buy this thing. All right, well, I'm at 46, you're at 65. Where do I need to be to buy the car?
Well, I think the numbers are still off a little bit. I think for what the car is and originally what they thought they could get for the car originally, we were thinking 65. You're at 46. Let's do 55.
Even though Mike has his own shop, I'm not sure that he understands the cost involved to bring this car to the level that we'd normally restore one to. Tell you what, if you can do 50 grand, we'll load it up, sign the bill of sale, send the money. I want to do more deals with you. It's been a pleasure. Let me know if 50 grand works.
$50,000. Let me go check with Bruce and Fern and see what they say.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I got you 50,000.
All right.
Yes, we'll take it.
Okay, I'll let Gary know.
Okay.
Gary, got good news for you. They've accepted your offer, $50,000. You are a proud owner of a new Shelby.
Good deal. All right, we'll do the paperwork, load it up, and we'll go.
Excellent.
Yeah, sounds good. The 50 grand is a little bit more than I initially wanted to pay, but it gets two things done. One, I bought the car, so my dad doesn't see this trip as a wild goose chase, and I don't have to pay for gas out of my own pocket. And two, it starts off the relationship with Mike. He said he wanted to build a relationship and do more deals in the future. Hopefully this helps. I just did the deal on the GT350, and now the trip feels worthwhile. Now that we've paid all the money for the 67, Mike suddenly has some more cars for us to go look at. We're definitely going further up the ladder here. We're in an upscale part of town. We can't see the house from the road, and when we pull in, the cars are nicely displayed around the fountain.
1928 Model A Roadster pickup. A full ground-up restoration, very nice, tastefully done. The Model A's been in the collection for a few years.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of catching my eye over there.
Yes, it is. Let's go take a look. 1929 Rolls-Royce Phantom 1 Sport Phaeton. Notice the hood ornament. I tell them it's the rare Puss in Boots edition Rolls-Royce.
Yeah, exactly. See, you can catch.
Yes. 1953 Packard,
Yeah.
Caribbean convertible.
This is a nice restoration.
Yes, very nice car.
Yeah. So she's owned this for a while then.
Yes, yes. This has been in the collection probably the longest out of all of them.
Beautiful.
Gary, this one's right up your alley. Legendary Motorcars from
It's a
Canada.
Canadian truck.
It's a F-47 Ford, Canadian-built Ford.
That's cool. I'm not really sure what the whole deal is here. You know, Mike said he was just gonna bring us out to have a look at the cars, maybe see if we can do some business, but he just got an email with the prices that they want for the cars. So you got the prices there?
Yes, I do.
I mean, that's really the car that I have the interest in. How much is it?
I'm gonna ask $425.
Okay. Probably not too close to that.
Okay, okay.
What about the others?
I think on the 53 Caribbean looks like it's going to be 150. The black Ford Canadian F-47 is going to be around 48.5, and it looks like the Model A Roadster pickup is going to be about 45,000.
All those are a little bit too much money for me to go and resell them, but
Absolutely.
yeah,
I understand.
But beautiful cars. I mean, beautiful place and great quality.
Yes.
And now I know where a 47 Canadian pickup is. So, loading the car up, I realized this trip was definitely worth it. Feels good to drive all night, do a deal, load the car up, and be on your way in one day.
How is the prize?
You know, it doesn't even smell.
What do you mean it does? It's got to have a mouse nest in it somewhere.
Nope, smells beautiful.
You're right. Really nice, complete, original car. I mean, obviously it needs doing.
Yeah.
But carpet seats, the wood wheels there, the roll bars there.
Look under the hood, looks good.
Yeah. Shelby numbers there. Aprons are actually pretty nice. I mean, just a little bit here.
Yeah, but no issues ever, it looks like.
I don't think the motor's ever been out of the car.
No, I think he honestly just parked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it look underneath?
We had it up on the hoist there.
Yeah.
There's still the oxide primer, the red oxide primer. You know, a little bit of surface rust, but
All there.
yeah, everything looks super correct.
Good car. Good car. Guess it wasn't a waste of time, huh?
Nope, not a waste of time, and I'm not paying for gas.